treat a nigga like a dog. Let that bitch lick the bone. Use that nigga for my tub. If that nigga is a scrub, got a bag, I'ma hit. Fuck him and I leave him there. Pussy so good, nigga, forgot to go and get the kids. Did him like a classy bitch. Mama we're on Section 8. Came up from the gutter, no stands. Nigga, finish your plate. I got that pretty pussy walking, bitches pussy hole raw. I tell him meet me in the store. Like to call him Chris Paul. When he give me money, nigga, toss it like a basketball. I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Huh? Yeah, I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Huh? Yeah, I got that pretty pussy. Yeah, huh? Fuck. Nigga, ain't nobody compensating me. Motherfucker, I'm Fvme Jvckson. Fvme Jvckson. Get on High Street, bitch. Huh? Yeah. Real rebel. Shout out to motherfucking Jvckson. Yeah. We keep it spicy. Huh? Huh? Pretty pussy walk. Yeah. Huh? Pretty pussy walk. Yeah. Huh? Pretty pussy walk. Huh? Is that it?
It's funny how this shit go. Truth of the matter is, nobody give a fuck about you more than you. The unfortunate truth. The fake don't care for your fate while lost in this maze. It's either be played or become self-made. I had to get on my grind. Excuses be wasting my time. I need the bag, I need the cash. All of this money is mine. I am not passing the piff. Cause they only around when you lit. You wasn't with me in the gym. I don't recall on you shit.
I had to get on my grind. Used to be with my time. I need a bag, I need the cash. All of the money is mine. I turned no water into wine. I parted the steam in the time. Now you wanna drip on my side. Here's when bitch you gon' drown.
I remember them days, broke as fuck, pitching on the block. My man had the white and I had the weed. Running from cops, had to get off the scene. Risking our life for some green and some dreams. Burning up tips to be wrapping them up. This ain't for Christmas, we flipping them bucks. Just another rebel with a master plan. Bitch, I want it all like the white man. Need it all like I'm penny pitching. The way I'm flipping, think I'm Richard Nixon. Got my rebels gripping like the Cobra living. Different rap, you can tell I'm gifted. Speaking bars like a jail visit. I came in this game just for one mission. All of my rebels just pay attention. Being witness to that new shit. They get your mind right, that third eye sight. Gotta stay woke, cause they sleeping on me. Circle real small, I'm the only homie. Dirty by my lonely, ain't no you and I. Me, myself, and I is how I came ride. I came from the bottom with nothing to eat. When I needed help, y'all did nothing for me. Out in these streets and I just had to get it. Robbing alone, cause y'all wasn't with it. Self-made, now I'm counting these digits. Anybody said I wouldn't do it, now I did it. I come from the bottom, I come from the trenches. A nigga been poor but be rich in a second. I started with nothing but I died a legend. I don't own shit, there's no second guessing. I had to get on my grind. Excuses be wasting my time. I need the bag, I need the cash. All of this money is mine. I am not passing the piff. Cause they only around when you lit. You wasn't with me in the gym. I don't recall on you shit.
I don't owe you niggas shit. Why you look at me, call me a myth. We shoot in the gym, we little bitch quit. Little niggas wanna hit and can't touch a rip. We don't go half on the belt. My nigga, he sit in the cell, he ain't got no bill. First look, I was still had to do it myself. Stick a nigga myself out. Came up from the shelf. I came up with no wealth. In the kitchen, I'm picking like chef. 12 come, I'm running out of breath. Pop a pill, give me head. Nigga, can't fuck, got a man. Nigga, self-made, can't tell me shit. I came up from the basement. No G's, they move like rats. These niggas, they all on my ass. It's like I was made in the past. Got the old bitch swag, got the old bitch cash. These old bitch looking mad. Self-made, self-paid, I'm faded. Pickies up tonight, celebrating. Yeah. Now that I'm on my grind, fuck niggas can't waste my time. I got the bag, I got the cash. All of the money is mine. Self-made, upgraded. Came up from the basement. Yeah. Good girl, fame, yeah.
I had to get on my grind. Excuses be wasting my time. I need the bag, I need the cash. All of this money is mine. I am not passing the piff. Cause they only around when you lit.
long road. Hitchhiking, don't know where to go. I hear my mama voice saying, baby, no. On my way to the war zone. You can stop me now, mama, I'm too far gone. I got a rifle and a pistol by my arm. If I don't make it back, mama, know I tried. It's been too long, these niggas wrong. We're going to war if I don't make it back home. I fought for you, fought for me, fought for what's us. I cannot breathe for a loss, say his name. Say his name. Yeah, say his name, cause we going to war. His death is not in vain, we gon' take charge. I told my cuz, get a couple niggas in the truck. I'm heading to the White House to take them niggas out. It's the battlefield, we need more ammunition, fuck experience. I'm on artillery, fill up the tank, don't tell me what you think, nigga. If my mama called, just let the phone ring, nigga. On my way to the war zone. You can stop me now, mama, I'm too far gone. I got a rifle and a pistol by my arm. If I don't make it back, mama, know that I tried. On my way to the war zone. You can stop me now, mama, I'm too far gone. I got a rifle and a pistol by my arm. If I don't make it back, mama, know that I tried. On my way. Say the name.
Say the name.
Say the name. Say the name.
I'm on my way to the ones I'm about to drop in. And I'm rolling with God, you know we got this. Know some police, they hating, they trying to stop this. And my homies, they fed up, they about to pop it. Whoa. Arrested 2 times for no reason. Verse 9, chapter 1, when I read Ephesians. Unity on earth, all we need to do, believe him. That's why I'm grinding all 4 seasons.
It's the battlefield, we need more ammunition, fuck experience. I'm on artillery, fill up the tank, don't tell me what you think, nigga. If my mama called, just let the phone ring, nigga. On my way to the war zone. You can stop me now, mama, I'm too far gone. I got a rifle and a pistol by my arm. If I don't make it back, mama, know that I tried. On my way to the war zone. You can stop me now, mama, I'm too far gone. I got a rifle and a pistol by my arm. Yeah. Welcome to motherfucking High Street. Shout out to motherfucking Dallas Rose. Fame. Rebels Empire. Your girl Fame Jvckson.
Get him slow.
Yeah. All in my court. I don't back and forth. Nah. When I shoot, I score. I don't miss no more. Nah. My truck 2 doors. Chanel full of ones. A close are done. That nigga here whore. Got money that's good. Make him do the chores. Spend it how I should. Became real thoughtful. Them days I was sleeping on the couch. Back on the wall. I ain't had shit now. Yo,
Podcvst with Dallas Rose. And you know what? We got dope ass Mike Ross in motherfucking building tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
What's up, Mike?
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
First of all, I asked him how his drive was, and it sounded terrible. So
Yeah, man, yo, that shit was a lot. Like, it was just so confusing, man.
it was a lot.
Yeah. Alright, right, nah, you know, it was just mad confusing. Trying to find it, then I finally got in, I was on the wrong side of the parking lot. Then I got in the building, I was at the wrong door, then I was on the wrong floor. It was just a lot, but I'm glad I'm here now, though, you know?
Yeah, everybody has a hard time
Yeah.
finding the door, but
Man.
came here once, now you're good, right? Next time.
I don't know, maybe.
Next-
Maybe. I hope so, I hope
Yeah.
so.
It can't be that difficult.
Yeah,
I mean, I also smoke like a lot of weed, so
Oh,
there's
damn.
that too, so I'm
Jealous.
probably gonna
Good smoker.
forget.
Hey,
People
Kimmy's here.
usually-
She's ready to go. Have a seat, Kimmy. Your mic's all ready for you and everything.
Kimmy finally out the bathroom. Okay, yo. Before we get into Mike, I just thought it was extremely funny that he found it extremely hard to get it here. I mean, everybody finds it hard to get here, but the way he said it was extremely funny. Okay, y'all. We have in the building Kevin. We have in the building Alicia and Shaq. We have in the building
Nick 24K.
Nick 24K. I'm so sorry. I just had a brain fart.
That happens too loud. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Like guacamole?
Yeah. Like that.
Yes, like that time.
Yeah. No Lou tonight. He couldn't make it, which we're all sad about.
Just
but,
noticed.
but it's all good. The show must go on.
Yeah. I'm usually
miss you,
so
Luca.
sad when I miss you, Luke.
You were
Well,
legitimately sad just now when we were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my best friend. Okay, y'all. Pistol's gonna be a little upset. If he
Oh
sees
yeah,
that,
he's supposed to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Let's dig into Mike though. I want to know more about Mike. We listened to some music before the show, talking about background a little bit. But what do you want to know about Mike, man?
What do I want to know about Mike? Mike, the people want to know, first of all, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Boston.
Where?
Well, both sides of my family's from Mission, but I moved out when I was like 14, so I don't really know all of the,
Okay.
all of the rules and the politics. And yeah, way better off. And so now I moved to Georgia. That's why I learned how to rap and all that stuff. Then I came back up here when I was like 18.
Interesting.
I probably did that backwards though. Just looking back now, because Georgia's kind of booming with music.
Yeah.
I probably should have stayed, but
Yeah.
How was
life
it,
happens.
like, leaving Boston and then going to Atlanta? Why can't I talk?
Well, it wasn't Atlanta first. It was like this really small town. There was like 42 people who graduated with me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like it was super small
What,
town. Like, we all know.
what was the reason that you moved down there?
Because I was going to East Boston at the time. My math teacher got murdered. Some girl in my class got stabbed. This dude on the basketball team with me got murdered. So, my mother was just like, yeah, she was like, yo, I gotta move you somewhere different. And she moved me to like, to the country. Yeah, and it was, it was cool, simpler. No murders, so that was a plus. Yeah.
That's always a plus, I think,
So it was pretty cool, just moving down there, just looking like a slower pace, I guess. Just seeing things differently, with money and getting to the top ain't really everybody's objective.
Yeah.
So it was just nice to see that.
What made you come back?
It's funny. I was bored. I hated living in the country so much. I didn't appreciate what I had going for me, man. Now I miss it. But yeah, at the time, just 18, you have all these dreams about Boston, because I moved out at 14. So in my mind, that's like the city, and I'm missing out on everything that could be popping. And so, you just want to come back. So yeah, I bought my ticket when I was 18. I worked 2 jobs, saved up, moved up here, and rest is history. Like.
Yeah. That's dope. So, like, what is your goal, your short-term goal, as far as where you want to be? Because you have lived in both places. So, are you staying here? Are you based here? Are you doing the traveling thing?
It's funny. I've been determined to move back like this past year, but 2021 started, and I kind of been making like a lot of money, so now I'm very conflicted.
Yeah.
I don't know if the money's gonna be the same down there, especially from what I'm hearing. I'm not really sure. So I don't really know right now. I'm kind of in the middle, just seeing how things go. I'm definitely interested in moving back down south, but everybody's kind of moving down south, so I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely got better weather.
I know. Way better weather. I'm tired of snow. I don't know how y'all do this.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
It's constant, man. It's constant. And you still gotta go to work. Like this mad snow and nobody closes anything.
I work from home. I don't leave much, so I don't have to deal with it too much.
I like the snow.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I rather that. Like, I can't move to a hot place where it's hot 24/7. Like, I like the season change, and when it snows, I appreciate it, because when the summertime get here, even for that couple of months, it's like it's brutal for me sometimes, and I'm in Boston, so imagine if I'm in Atlanta or LA or Vegas, I don't want to be there long term.
I like the snow, but I don't like the cold very much. I like winter basically up until Christmas, and then I wanted to just go back to spring. Hey, we got a few people checking in the chat, Nick. What are the names there? You see that there on the right side of that YouTube
Alicia,
screen?
can you read the names for us? You good?
Just take those off, dude.
Tufo. You good?
I want to shout them out.
Okay, we have Destiny Claymore.
Destiny
Shout out to
Claymore, what's
Destiny
up? Thanks
Claymore.
for watching.
Lou.
Lou, hey Lou, what's
Lou
up?
Kane.
Yeah, Lou.
Lou, we miss you. Basti no, I miss you. We'll see you next week, okay? We have Mike Ross in the building tonight. Make sure you check out Mike Ross and make sure you check out his page and everything in his bio, okay?
Yeah, some of the music is really good, you know.
Yes.
Some of it.
Some of it. What are the good songs they should check out?
Man, yo, that's all subjective, man.
Yeah,
Because
true.
the ones that I don't be thinking is too good,
That's
those
the
just
shit
be the
I
ones
like.
that got all the plays. And my favorites don't really got plays like that, so I don't really know what to tell people no more. You know, just type my name in. The one that got the most plays, just click that one.
Yeah,
You might like it.
M.I.C. Ross.
Yeah.
M.I.C.
Yeah,
Ross.
simplicity. First to the first is a common favorite, though. You can start with that one.
Right on. And what's the Instagram again? It's
Yeah, it's Mike _Ross.
Mike_Ross.
Yeah. And that's on every social media.
That's
super
good.
easy to
That
find.
makes it easier.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Dope. Well, I would like to. Well, first, before we all hear something of yours, let's talk about your wife, your girlfriend. Okay. I wish she was here tonight. Why couldn't she be here tonight?
You know, just tired, I guess. You know, she was on site
The
today,
drive was
just
crazy,
working.
anyways, right?
Yeah, you know how shit go. You know how stuff go. You know, man. You know, just working. You know, so she's resting up.
Now she's an
Keeping it simple.
artist too, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Is it too much to ask her name?
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to keep everything. You know, this time
Okay.
around, I don't want to make everything too public. You know,
Too
'cause people be
public. How
just.
long y'all been together?
It's about 3 years now.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. People just be too.
Nosy?
It's not even that. I don't know what it is about me, man. Fans love to like tag her and everything I be saying. Like, yo, she know what I say. She love mind your business. So now I'm just, y'all don't need to know. I'm just keeping it simple. It's just us this time. Yeah, people can mind their business, man.
That's
they're
dope.
crazy out here.
I felt that. I'm gonna mind my business. But before I do that, you two have a song together.
Yeah, a couple.
A couple songs together.
Yeah.
I think that is like so dope. How is it working with somebody that you know you're intimate with?
It's fun, mostly because it started with me being a fan anyway. Yeah, so everything, so every time we work together, every time I see her work, it's just like, I really get to work with her. Like, you know, I get to hang out with her. Like, I don't know, it's dope to me. Because I really was a fan, like, when we met. And she didn't notice me at all, which is, like, the common joke, you know. Because at the show, I was a little more popular. So people was all around me, and she was paying me no mind. And I'm just trying to get her attention, and she's just like, whatever. And I got the pictures to prove it. She don't remember none of that stuff. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, for me it's dope, you know what I mean, because I was definitely a fan. So, you know, it's cool to get to work with somebody I was, you know, and still am, you know, super fan.
It's a good story to tell your kids one day.
I'm head.
Your mom ignored me.
And honestly, yo, those are the best ones. You know, you definitely want the girl that ignored you. But if she never answers, you know, you definitely want to get that up too. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
So how much do you try before you give up? Are there like numbers of times? Are there rules of numbers of times?
For
or
me,
is it one time?
I just go off the vibe. Like, when she do be like, no, or if she does answer, it all depends on the feeling. Like, I don't know. It's easy for me to tell if somebody ain't interested, so I kind of just back off.
Yeah, you pick up
I
on
just
like
call it
whether
a
they're
day.
like playing hard to get or if they're just like
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
You know. And then every, you know, like, you know, a year and a half might go by, you know, I might try again. You know, nothing happened. I ain't call it a day. Ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
It's just a DM. But yeah, you know, but try not to be rude, you know. And don't send no girls no crazy pictures either, man.
Nah.
You know, because y'all dudes be wilding out here.
Crazy pictures.
I think we don't
Yeah, R-rated, extra, you know, keep your
Those
pants
kind of
up,
pictures.
you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. So what type of pictures do you send?
Oh, I don't
you-
send no pictures.
Do you send boxing pictures since you can't? Do you send print pictures? Do you send flexing pictures, abs pictures? Like, what type of pictures is considered?
I mean, if she knows you and she's cool with that, you can send her whatever. If she don't know you, I would advise you to not send any pictures. Maybe a meme. You know, keep it light. And even with the meme, you know, don't be too sexual. You know, send like a funny meme. And if she don't respond to that, just call it. You know, there's plenty of women in the world. You don't have to keep harassing the same girl.
What would be your advice, Fame, as far as like the right picture to open with?
Well, don't send me no pictures. First of all,
You don't like them?
no, I don't like no pictures. But if we're like in a talking stage, like still don't send me no type of pictures, like sexual ass pictures. But I want some print, you know, tease me a little bit, like I want to see the whole thing, like just tease me, like, you know, like
Little shirtless pic?
yeah, give me some abs and, you know, some print, you know, some gray pants, sweatpants.
An idea what you're gonna be getting into.
Yeah.
All right,
Show me how you eat breakfast, you know?
Okay.
You know? Yeah. You know,
Okay,
yeah,
that was a new
so
one.
you're right. There's levels. So, like I said, if we're talking, if we had 1 or 2 dates, then, you know, yeah, even if we've been dating for years, like, still, you know, keep it sexy, still, you know, keep it, you know, alive. Still send me prints. Act like I don't know what it looks like, you know.
Spicy.
Okay. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's for me. I don't know about everybody else. Maybe girls want to see it, or, you know, maybe some people, you know.
I mean,
What about you,
I get
Dallas?
a lot of requests. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, it's like you said, man. You can't open with that. It's gotta be requested. You can only send pictures that get asked for.
Exactly.
That's basically the rule I go by.
Exactly. Especially as a man.
Yeah. Girls can send out whatever the fuck they
Exactly.
want. We don't care.
Ladies, go nuts. Trust me.
You know.
Go nuts, ladies. Do whatever you want. Go crazy. Fellas, if she ain't asked for it, don't send it. I don't care what you think. Don't send it. I don't care how big you think it is. Don't send it. I don't care how many abs you think. Don't send it, bro. Trust me. You're going to end up in a group chat somewhere being made fun of. Don't send it.
Don't send it.
Trust me.
Facts.
That is hilarious. Now, do you ever run into incidences where, you know, because you're both, I'm sorry for keep talking about your girlfriend.
Oh,
But
nah, it's cool. Everybody
y'all
does.
keep, all right. When y'all do, because she's an artist, you're an artist, like, do you ever have dudes hit on her and you get upset and vice versa? Girls hit on you and she's like, you know, how does that go?
Man, yo. For me, it's not really, I don't really read her comments. I used to, but I don't no more, because dudes just be wilding. It don't really, fans don't really bother me too much, though. It's only if I recognize the name that I definitely feel away. Like if I see your name, and if you're underneath my stuff, too, and then, you know what I mean, I see you underneath my girl's pictures, and you saying all kind of crazy stuff, you know, I might feel away. Other than that, you know, like fans and stuff, you know what I mean? People gonna be people. Yeah. They're gonna say whatever.
I was talking
takes
about
that pretty
this
good.
with a couple of my other friends that are also artists and stuff, and because I'm a model myself,
Okay.
like there is a boundary, you know what I mean? Like you guys gotta be able to understand, like there are gonna be some things that like are like if you're doing a show or something, like you're gonna have girl fans like wanting to touch your hand and all that stuff, but I feel like it's all about just communication.
Do I touch their hand? Oh, yeah, because they reach up.
Nah.
It's just about communication and
Touch their
understanding that
hand.
you guys like have a persona to keep up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And plus, it's weird to being a male artist in a relationship because it's funny, man. Because everybody wants you to like share your girl and be overly in love. But then all the dudes start hitting on her, and all the women stop listening.
Yeah.
And it's like a very, it's a very tricky thing that nobody talks about.
That's true.
So yeah, man, it's all just crazy. So from now on, I'm single, y'all, for the rest of the interview. All my music, I'm mad single. I've been single for 19 years.
Well, since he done said that, we're gonna put a lot of the rest of the focus onto his music, okay?
Saved by the bell.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I mean, it would be a great thing if I got into a relationship while during the peaks of my hikes and stuff like that, or in my prime. It would suck, but it should be a lovely thing because you're happy, right?
Oh yeah, I'm extremely happy.
As you're happy. So yeah.
Yeah, if it sucks, you gotta just get out. That's a bad sign if you're like, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm usually good with that, getting out when things aren't good for me. Yeah. Pretty good with that. But,
50-50.
so, yeah. Sometimes it'd be hard to walk away, right? But, sometimes you gotta beat yourself up and feel the pain so you're prepared for it, you know what I'm saying? So that's
sometimes
I'm always
you're just lazy, man. Sometimes I just don't feel like going to look for something else.
it's comfort.
Yeah, I ended up stuck with this one chick for like a year and a half because I ain't feel like doing nothing different. But that was just a whole nother thing.
It's a lot to start a whole new relationship again.
I gotta start talking.
Learn
to
another
people.
person, like.
You gotta re-download stuff and start swiping right and left again. And then everybody got new pickup lines. It's a lot, man. It's definitely a lot. You gotta jump back into the dating pool. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Do you have a favorite pickup line?
I'm talking in person or on Tinder?
Both.
In person, I don't really have a favorite pickup line in person. I usually just I go for something that she has that's nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
That she
Like
may think that other people don't notice. No. Eyes are too obvious.
Oh.
See,
And
eyes
she
are too
didn't
obvious.
pick either. You gotta do something that she chose, like her shoes,
Exactly.
or her haircut, or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, he gets it. You know what I mean? Y'all walk and be like, oh my. Oh, see, you're not supposed to get it. He's supposed to understand it. You know what I mean?
You're the fish. We're the
Exactly.
fisherman.
See, he gets it. He gets it. Yeah, so that's what it is.
Fishes?
Yeah.
Well,
We're the fishermen.
Fish said so
Hunter,
weird.
A fish doesn't know how to fish.
Oh.
A fisherman knows how to fish.
I like to be a mermaid.
Sure.
You'll have no
Still a
problem
fish.
finding a guy.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Like, you don't have to learn how to compliment a guy. You don't have to learn how to start a conversation with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dudes are trying to start a conversation with you.
Yes, fair.
For us, it's the other way around. We have to learn how to talk to women. We have to learn how to keep the interest
I mean,
going.
I'm a very brave girl, so I will walk
course.
up to guys.
I respect
Like, what's up, daddy?
Okay. Just like that.
That works too, though. Lady shoots your shot. That definitely works.
Yeah.
That's how I got caught.
Do you have a favorite pickup line that
No.
someone gave to you?
Oh, to me, of all the lame shit, I don't have a favorite pickup line because I just like guys to be organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to like give me pickup lines when I just got my face beat up, my hair dead, and my outfit busted. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me no pickup lines. Like, give me some pickup lines when I got that bow net on and my little slippers on and I'm walking to the store. You know what I'm saying? Real quick to pick up some juice. You know what I'm saying? Give me that line. So it's fake to me. So when I get that line, no. I keep it moving. Yes, yeah. I'm mean. I get mean, but when I'm like looking like shit, I be like, oh shit, yeah, for real.
I feel you.
Okay, yeah, you have more of a chance, and to be surprised more, because then you're like, damn, okay, you was looking okay, but now you look right when you get dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me surprise you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't like no pickup lines.
What about you, Dallas?
I mean, I don't really do like the lines like that.
Just go ahead.
Usually the same deal. Just go say hi.
Your nice blue eyes.
Tell them, tell them something I like, or ask them a question about the situation or something like that. Context is important, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It can be tough though when it's just like in a bar, whatever situation, right? Like, it's easier But then when it's just on the street, like you said, if you're walking past each other or if they're waiting for the bus or whatever it is, those are more difficult situations to open.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't even know if the girl like trying to talk to somebody at that point. Like she might be busy. You know.
Yeah. Jokes are usually the best. Man.
Jokes are the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jokes are the best.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at jokes when I get going.
Do you have a favorite joke?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it on here, but I can tell you though.
Dallas might steal it.
I can tell you my two favorite pickup lines that ever happened to me. This one white girl once asked me to black ties her. I thought that was pretty inventive. Nobody ever said that to me before.
Wow.
And once when I was in college, this
What
chick
the fuck
asked,
is black ties?
I don't know, but I thought it was creative.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And then once in college, this chick asked me could she make a phone call because her phone was like off or something. And then I let her use my phone, and like 20 minutes later, I got a text like, "Hey, this is so and so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, save
called
my
her
number."
phone.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, damn, okay, yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
yeah." I said those two, yeah, probably my favorite times. Somebody said on me.
And perfect examples of the type of shit where if a guy did that to a girl, they'd completely freak out.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
I've had someone do that to me.
Don't do that.
I've had someone do that to me.
Try to black ties you or still?
No, ask.
Wouldn't it be Asian ties?
Well, it depends. If he was a black guy, then he would be black.
No,
ties.
that's someone I asked to use my phone and then call their phone.
That's
and
fucked
they
up.
texted me and I
That's
was
so
like,
fucked
what
up.
the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, just wild situations, man. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, shoot your shot. Just be like, have self boundaries. So when you get vibes, you know when to brush back. You know when to keep going. You know when to dim it down, pick it up. Pick
Sad.
it up.
You girls are usually pretty good at like giving some subtle signs of interest too, right?
Yeah.
You make eye contact, stuff like that. You keep looking over.
You have
Flipping
something to
hair.
say, Shaq?
Yeah, that type of stuff. What, Shaq's got pickup lines?
I think so.
What
is it?
Friday.
What is it?
I feel like the symbols don't be clear all the time.
Oh, the signals? It varies, yeah.
Yeah.
Some women are very secretive about that kind of thing, yeah.
Why you feel that way?
I feel like there's plausible deniability when it just comes to symbolic, you know what I mean? You're not really saying what you want, but you're trying to maybe guide it somewhere, but like, people may not always pick up on the cues though.
You mean like men picking up on women's cues?
Yeah.
You're good at it?
Not everyone is though.
Not everybody
or
is.
it's not always super clear.
Are you super clear when you're into something or interested into somebody? Are you super clear? Are your intentions super clear? Or are you looking at the door?
No, I mean, it's I don't turn into an interrogation.
When I see a girl, I just start staring at her and I don't take my eyes off her until she responds. I just stare and stare and stare.
When
Yeah,
you're
that's the best way
talking
to do it. That's the best way to do it.
That's the worst thing you can possibly do.
Yeah. Am I staring? Do you want me to stop?
No, I mean, I guess.
I
I
could
think
look
that
at
means she likes you.
I can look at you without looking at you. So you're still gonna feel my eyes, but they're not looking at you, okay? But you're still
This is
gonna
mad
feel it.
intense, man. Crazy. I'm glad I'm not.
He's
you right
nervous.
now.
I don't know why. But just tell me. You ask him this question, Dallas, and I won't look at him.
I'm not nervous.
The question is.
What was the question?
The question is he straightforward when he wants something, when he's interested in somebody?
Shaq, are you straightforward when you want something and you're interested in somebody?
I have room for improvement. I could be more direct, I guess.
Okay. So you feel like you beat around the bush a little too much? Or you
I
don't
wouldn't
take the
say
shot?
I mean, I don't be quick to launch it.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
yo, man.
What is it?
Dog, life is way easier when you're direct, man. And when you're honest, trust me, it goes a long way, bro. Like, I used to feel like that whole thing was BS. You know, when girls be like, yo, you just want to hit. Tell us you just want to hit. Now, that ain't going to work with every woman.
It's not.
But if you tell enough of them, yo, I'm not trying to date you. I just want to hit. Eventually,
That's how you end up with the right ones. Yeah.
We was talking about that
Telling
in
you,
the last
bro,
episode.
like, yo, my whole life changed when I just started being like, yo, I just want to hit. Like, I'm not trying to date you.
So
I'm not going to be that guy ever. Telling you, it works.
We was talking about
It's
that.
definitely
Girls
the
like
right-
that honesty.
it works.
Yeah.
It does.
And
it works,
you
bro.
just said something that's like, contradictive because you said, "Oh, women are not direct," but you're not direct when you want something. So maybe how can she? Maybe she don't know how you feel for her to even make a decision on how to even feel because maybe you want to hand her the water, but then you're nervous, so now she gotta come grab the water herself, because you're not direct. Is that the issue?
I mean, I'm definitely, like, I could do that. I understand that, you gotta be assertive.
You seem like a really nice guy.
Jack's the
You do.
man. He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ultimately, I think the point, right, is like it's easier said than done. But I think the second that you want to talk to somebody, you should go do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
And the worst that can happen is rejection or a no. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds simple, like he says, simple as said than done, but it's a learning experience. Like I said earlier, I cut myself and put some like hot spice in it so that way when I get cut and it's spicy, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying?
You really
Like,
did that?
yeah. So, so listen, it's the same thing. You get prepared. You prepare for the next time you get a rejection. You know what I'm saying? Shoot that shot. Make sure as long as it's not disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Shoot that shot. If it's a rejection, hey, you have a nice day. The next time you have a rejection, your heart won't be so broken.
Right, because
You
a
know what I'm
rejection is
saying?
not a negative. It's just the same.
And
It's
yo,
the same.
Hold on, can we see Shaq's face right
yeah, he's
now?
on camera. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
can we get some white in his face?
Yeah.
The
whole thing
camera's
about,
dark over there.
About being respectful too, man. You just gotta remember to play the room. Like, some girls like the nice, respectful guy, and some women don't. And it's okay to recognize the ones that don't, bro. You're not having fun, trust me.
I don't know why everyone thinks rejection is bad. I don't think it's bad.
It's only bad for the ego. But like if you think about results wise, right? Like if you're saying like I want to go ask that girl out, but I'm scared she's gonna say no, so I don't. Not asking her out is the same result as a no.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So you're either at 0 or you're at 100. You don't go negative. You don't go below
Right,
0.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Can't hit nothing if you don't throw no rocks. But
That's a good one.
I like that. I've never heard that before.
That's a really,
I like
really
that
good
one.
one.
I like that, yeah. Is that from
I
Georgia?
like it. It's
Yeah,
from
you know.
Georgia. So,
Yeah,
That's
pretty
from
much.
Georgia.
do you
Yeah.
consider to be from Boston or?
I mean, it depends on who you ask. Me personally, I used to say Boston a lot, man, but it's stressful. People start asking where you from, and you know what I mean. Then my dad's mad popular, so I'm just from Georgia. Yeah, so if you from Boston, I'm from Georgia. If you from Georgia, I'm from Boston. So he's gonna keep it like that.
I'm from. That is hilarious. That is dope. So I wanna. Do we have your phone? Do we?
Play some music, yeah.
Speaker, yeah. I wanna hear.
Can we get some unreleased shit?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
That's the best. That's the best.
No, before we do some unreleased
What?
shit,
Okay.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm somebody that have not like listened to your music.
Okay.
So, and I wanted to do that before. Like, I usually do shit like that when I don't know the artist like that beforehand. Like, I'll wait to hear what they sound like with the audiences. So, I was gonna listen to your music, but I'm like, hey, why not? Just wait. Let me
We were
be
playing some
surprised
before the
together.
show. That's an iPhone.
Nah, it's Android.
Can y'all do me a second favor? I need y'all to just keep this rolling before you play that shit. Just tell the people right quick what you're about to play. The
Well,
name of what you're about to. I just need a. Excuse me.
You gonna run
Okay.
down?
Yes.
Okay, I'll mute your mic so we don't hear what you're up to.
Making it sound like it ain't good.
Well, this might be private, right? So yeah, what do we got here?
all right. So, the thing about me is some of my songs are really known. They have my name in it, but a lot of stuff like I have a lot of freestyle moments that kind of got big, but they don't really have my name and stuff. So if you go to my page, they're me. But I just happen to have an email right now that my engineer just sent me.
Okay.
And he wants me to know how I feel about the mix for this unreleased track.
Let's see
so
how
it
the
kind of
mix
just
is.
works out.
So you haven't heard this mix yet?
No, I haven't heard it either.
Okay.
So we all get to hear it for the first time.
All right.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Here we go. I got it up.
It's playing?
Yeah. There we go. Is it too loud on here? Or?
It might be, yeah. Turn it down a little bit. There you go.
Let's hear something else because I missed it.
All right.
Yeah, what else we got?
Hold on, this is unreleased?
That was unreleased.
Okay,
That
so
was a
now...
mix check, yeah.
And it's the first time he's ever heard this too.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard it.
That's cool. Don't play me another unreleased. Let's play something that's out.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
And thanks for that. That was special, actually, because
Yeah.
we don't usually do unreleased unless
I always ask for it. That's my favorite.
that's your
Yeah,
favorite
I want
thing.
some new
Look
shit.
at this big ass water bottle.
That's a
That's
big
good.
ass water bottle. That's excessive.
All right.
I
There
got
we
it for
go.
Christmas and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with this shit?
So next I got first to the first. It's
Can you unmute me?
Yeah, we're on mute.
yeah. So yeah, it's first to the first. It's the song that got me on Pandora and all that other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the first one people started playing. Before that, I was just a freestyle guy.
Okay.
You guys,
Oh yeah.
please.
First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta
gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel. First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel. First of the month, I gotta get it uncut, extra raw, cause she say she done with it. Never urban outfitted, on some shit that's dim with it. They know that him with it, I'ma kill him till I'm finished. Yeah, I feel amazing. I'm bringing out arraignment, that's another understatement. Another beady wasted face, it ain't nobody listen. They talking till I diss them, undistracted from my mission. I'm wrapping up my vision, let's mob on these villains. No muzzle made a killing, Hush hard is still the realest. Dvllvs still the illest, me and Aaron steady billing. Since all my niggas crazy, I'ma see him at a million. God,
no muzzle made a killing, Hush hard is still the realest. Dvllvs still the illest, me and Aaron steady billing. Since all my niggas crazy, I'ma see him at a million. God.
First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel. First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel.
We filling baggies with whatever just to sell the fangs. If we running out of baggies, put it in a cellophane. Nothing changed, yeah, we stuck up in the hustle game. No muzzle gang, once we blow up, get the custom chains. No more busted trains, we flying first class. And me, Mike Ross, and Brian Chaplin, the pilots and the captains. Yeah, my high up in the cabin. Turn the booth to an asylum that is padded. I'm crazy. On the mic, I'm psychopathic. Plus I spit fire, burn the wires in the plastic. You rapping thick riders, trying to get attention. I shine by myself like I'm bioluminescent. You extra bitch, you ain't violent and aggressive. You fighters ain't rhyming, y'all just trying to do impressions. Real shit, so much way to make the scale glitch. And I go through more sandwich baggies than a failed trip.
First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel. First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel.
I remember when I never left the block. Niggas hit me up, cause I've been up on my job. Bitches on my dick, I was looking for shit to rob. Running around the city, my niggas had never flop. Paranoid by nature, go get the shit when it drop. Brian Chaplin, bitch, I got bitches counting the clock. Niggas, they be crooked, I'm cooking shit in the pot. Shorty coming through, she in love with the way I rock. She love the way I rock, boy. And I don't drink Ciroc, boy. This the Henny Remy rock, boy. Got it off the block, boy. Yeah, I gotta hustle. Bitch, I gotta spit it with no muzzle. Bitch, I gotta go, I cannot cuddle. Bitch, you got a man, bout to get your ass in trouble. Do a duty on the double. Brian on the scene, no, a nigga never said though. I'm 18 and I'm on another level, nigga.
First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel. First to the first, I gotta hustle. This money for the taking, I'ma get it off the muscle. I gotta shine, got my grind from the struggle. I want it all, throw the world in my duffel.
Okay, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here for that one.
Yeah, dope.
That shit was dope.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I know. You have a little smooth float to you. It's like very like it's you and it's in your tone too when you speak. It's like a very like a soft, like soothing tone. It's,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
a good thing. Great, a really great thing.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I definitely.
I
try to
don't
be-
feel threatened. You could be like the worst, like a serial killer, and I can never detect that because, you know, and I'm a good detector, you know what I'm saying? I detect a lot of things, but, you know, and I wait and detect it. So, yeah, you have that smooth, like, tone.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yes, I did my job today. I made somebody feel good, so. Okay. Yeah, overall, that song was dope, and I hope the viewers fucked with that one, too. Where can they find that?
Everywhere. Yo. You just
Are there
Tidal,
visuals?
Pandora,
Spotify?
Vivo, Spotify. Yeah, I just type in Mike Ross first to the first.
This is on YouTube, the visual?
Vivo.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's Vivo?
It's like YouTube, but like for the rappers. They
Okay.
pay you more for streams and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, YouTube is like, I don't want to insult YouTube because, you know,
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
I'm still a
right
YouTube partner, but my Vivo channel just do way better. Let's put it like that.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're an artist, you should definitely, you know, try to get your videos on Tidal and all that. But yeah, I also got videos on Tidal. And Apple Music come in eventually, I think, for videos. The song's already on Apple Music and all that other stuff. So yeah, Pandora stations. Basically, everywhere you can listen to anybody else at, you can listen to me.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Except for SoundCloud, because they don't pay artists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So get your music off there, all of you guys. Everybody.
Right.
Yeah, SoundCloud isn't. It's okay for starters if you're coming into and you don't know which direction to take. I was on SoundCloud until I got the hang of like what this industry was kind of like, and what before I even knew what DistroKid was, before I even knew what distribution was. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that, oh shit, I could go into the studio, make music, put it onto SoundCloud. I get like 600 views in like a couple of days, and it's like, whoa, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? But then that's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So there's no harm in SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who still post onto SoundCloud, okay? I don't know what he's on about, but he's right that you do not get paid. You know, but you, I mean, you get your shit heard.
It's not where you want to release your music. It's a good place to share an audio file. If you want to be like, hey, check this out, you can throw it up on SoundCloud.
You guys remember 444?
Nah.
The Jay-Z album? Nobody in here?
Yeah.
So there's like a line in there somewhere. He talks about everybody's happy about the billboards and this and that, but what did you get?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about SoundCloud. Like, there was a time where I was putting music up there too, just like everybody else, and that's why I tell y'all not to do it.
Yeah.
Because I got like 25,000 streams up there, and not $1, not nothing. Hit up SoundCloud, nothing.
No.
Not an email back, nothing. And that was just off of 2 songs.
Yeah.
So we go up, Pandora, Spotify's playing us, and the money is just, it ain't crazy, but it's way more than what we was getting because we was getting 0.
Yeah.
So now, you know, and it just, I was able to, you know, jumpstart other shit, like being able to get that money that we got off of those songs, which you just be wasting years of your life, man, just giving away that shit to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
They making all the money. Yeah, you'll get 1,000 streams, but you could have got that shit anywhere else. You could have got that on YouTube. You could have got that on fucking your own website. Like, like, if you're fired, you're gonna be fired regardless where you put it. There's no need to give it away for free. Yeah. Because it's too much work to give it away for free.
That's absolutely true. But some people aren't valid. Some people aren't legit to because some people still use beats off of YouTube. So that's some of the places where they can distribute their music. Some people don't have access to, like, you know, normal beats. Why would you use a beat off YouTube and then distribute it on distro where you can earn residuals?
But there's other...
I mean, you can do that. You just might get nailed by the producer and, like...
Right.
Yeah, so nobody is going to do that. The right person in their right mind is just going to release that shit on SoundCloud because, you know... And it's sad to say, a lot of young kids, that's how you learn. That's, you know, you had to learn. You must have started somewhere. You started posting shit there, and eventually you realized you wasn't getting paid. So it's a learning process.
2 songs up there, and I noticed they wasn't paying me, and everybody else was paying me. And I'm telling y'all to know your worth, and that goes for everybody. Now, as far as if you want to take shortcuts and not buy beats and do shady business, then that's your business practice. If you want to be known for not buying beats and known for ripping off producers, that's your shady business. I wouldn't bring that into music if I was, you know, because I don't know, I feel like music is all kind of karma based.
Oh, yeah.
With everything. Like, I try not to steal music because then people just steal mine.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel like it all just goes into a whole circle. And I feel like if you treat
YouTube
producers
beats aren't
bad,
stolen. They're free. A lot
if
of
you
them
don't
are
pay
free. They're free beats. It says free beats, right?
Yeah, then you
but
can
to
put that
a
out.
certain extent,
It's like free to. There's like some technicalities to that. Like it's free to like use and record on and download, But if you're gonna put out music and make money on it, it's not free for that.
Right.
But the leases are $25, $50, like
right.
You know,
And most of us spend that on weed
People
and
don't
McDonald's.
know
and shit.
that.
You gotta make a
Kids
decision.
don't know that. There's like
Then
15, 16 people. I'm sorry, yeah, it's like we said, it's easier said. You know what I'm saying? You could just go ahead and tell a little 14-year-old, you better go read this shit before you do what you do. It's easier said, but it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying?
We all got smartphones. There's a
It's not
Google
that
bar right there.
simple.
You can type in whatever question you got
I
in
hate
Google.
people that
and
act
it'll
like they
answer.
weren't there before.
Oh,
Like,
no. I'm telling you, I was there.
so
and this is
yeah,
how
so
I got
people are
better.
gonna be there first before they will
No.
figure it out.
I don't think you need to
How
focus.
many
Like,
people?
it's so easy to upload a distro kit. Like, why
I
would
know.
you even bother? with
And not even
something?
just distro. There's TuneCore. There's mad
Oh,
places.
yeah,
CD
yeah.
Baby. You can
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
one. Like, there's so many avenues for artists to go out and get paid because you're putting your all into this. Like, nobody tells any other work profession to do it for free. Nobody goes up to you with your camera and be like, hey, bro, shoot all my videos for free. Take pictures of me for the next 10 months for free. But with artists, it's like, yo, put out your hard work, sweat, and tears for free and hope people look at it.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I mean, dude,
Don't
like,
get paid for your work like everybody else.
Yeah.
Don't give it away for free.
I feel like, you
And
know,
I would
even
never be okay with artists giving away their work for
even
free.
the streaming
None of
platforms,
y'all.
like, you don't get much out of the streams. You know,
You
like
get something, though,
you get
bro.
something.
Get
You
your
get something.
money.
But I'm wondering, like people are starting to like complain about that more and more, and I'm wondering if like
Absolutely.
stuff is gonna return back to more like pay for the music type shit. You
No,
know,
it
where
is.
people start. I'm not putting it on Spotify. You can get it on my website and pay $1 a song.
Yeah,
type
you already
shit,
have
you know
that
what I
too.
mean? Like I can see things shifting more towards that and getting away from Spotify a little bit more. It will just take big artists to do it. You know what I mean? And the problem with it though is that like then people have to go to your website to listen to this shit, and people are like, fuck that. I'm just gonna listen to my Spotify.
Of course, of course. I
So
mean,
it's difficult.
Hov and them did it with Tidal. You know what I mean? Like, you do have a certain control over your stuff and where it goes. Now, I'm not saying don't put it everywhere. Like, when it drops, you should do all of the distribution. Like, it should be Spotify, Pandora,
You don't want
anywhere you can
barriers
put
to
it.
listen, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
you don't want to do where you get nothing.
Yeah.
I just feel like artists just work too hard to just give it away. And I watch so many people just give it away. And it's like, bro, or it's this. You got too much talent, just be giving it away.
Yeah.
Like, stop that shit. Everybody else is getting paid for their work.
Yeah.
Like, I started the acting thing 2 years ago, and I showed up for my first commercial, and I'm working with Tom Brady. They pay me $500 a day to play catch with Tom Brady.
That's awesome.
That's the whole fucking commercial. I'm
I
dressed
would
up
pay
as a
$500
Patriot.
a day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's everybody's dream. And they pay me $500 a day to dress up in Patriots gear and play, like, and that was my first acting job. And that's when I looked up and I was like, dog, why are artists doing anything for free?
Yeah.
Like, they paying me to play catch with Tom Brady. We all should be getting paid for our work. There's no reason why y'all should not be getting paid. Put that shit everywhere
That
you can
is
get paid.
absolutely true. Absolutely. But like I said again, for those of you that starting out, do whatever you do until you figure it out, okay? And there's nothing wrong with making your little mistakes, you know, just learning from it eventually so you do get
But
paid.
it's better to learn from somebody else's mistakes. So
Yeah,
you don't
and
have to
I
make
already
it yourself.
did.
Is it always that case though? How many times did your mother tell you not to do something? You still did it until that time you got your ass hurt and then you learned from it.
I should have listened.
You should have listened. That's always what you're gonna say. Should have, would have, could have.
That's
So
'cause
you're gonna
making
let
my
that
point.
person.
You're making my point.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like,
Okay, cool.
it's like this. It's like I always heard. It was like smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Like, my mother would tell me that. And there was a lot of times I didn't listen to it, but there's plenty of times that I did listen to it. And I don't know, man, just looking around, like, I got cousins and shit who sold drugs. I got cousins and shit who gang banged and all that. Me growing up where I grew up and watching them do that, I saw them get beat up, go to jail. I saw them win fights sometimes, and I just knew that ain't how I want to live.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't have to go get punched in the face to be like, I'm cool on that one. So I'm telling you, as a dude who gave away music for a long time, and then I found out that I could get paid, and then when I found out that I could get paid, the payments was immediately. If you do the paperwork, you will get paid.
Yeah.
Like, there's sound exchanges, all kind of shit for artists. We will get paid. You just got to do the work. Like, don't be out here giving away your shit for free.
I just think
Like,
there's
I
a lot
do
of
not like that shit.
Don't give away your shit for free, okay?
a lot of factors in it. Like, I just lost my fucking train of thought. Whatever. I just lost my train of thought.
Trying to be cute.
It went by. Is it working thing?
It worked because you're still cute and you forgot what you was gonna say.
It will come back to me at some point.
Hold on, did you cut the back of your head?
I did.
Oh wow, I
always had this cut.
Really?
Yeah, my hair's so thick, and so I just I don't have stereotypical Asian hair. Like, you know, stereotypical Asian hair, like really straight and thin and stuff.
I've only met like 2 Asians.
Oh.
So this is,
Well, my hair's really thick and it's wavy. And
okay.
Because I'm half Chinese, half Hawaiian. So
Okay.
An island side to
That's
me.
a nice, interesting mix.
I haven't met anybody like that.
Me either.
I haven't met many Hawaiians, period.
Really?
You don't see those often. They don't like to come here.
It's too far.
When you think about it, I haven't either.
They do like their little
They don't like to come here,
islands.
Yeah. Why
Um,
would you want to leave islands though and come to Massachusetts?
I mean,
Super
Hawaii
cold.
is Massachusetts, but Hawaii is the United States.
Oh yeah, and I'm happy.
Yeah,
But still.
California.
Yeah.
It's hot. That's why. It is hot over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay.
Okay, I was saying there's a lot of factors because like the way I look at it is like, yeah, you can learn from someone else's mistakes and stuff, but just because it didn't work out for you doesn't always mean it's not gonna work out for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So
Of course.
that kind of boat. That was my point.
It took 3 hours for her to get that shit, and she kept it so simple. I loved it though. Yes,
That's a
yes.
super valid
And that's
point.
right. And that's
It's a
why
super valid
people
point.
try to tell people because it don't work out. It didn't work out for them, you know. So then they try to give all the advice in the world, you know, so that person, so it can work out for that person. But the footsteps aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? That person could take the same footsteps and still fuck up.
I mean,
That person can listen to you and still
Oh,
still be
absolutely.
and it still not work out. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? That person's never going to know what it's like to not even know what not working out is if you
Oh,
if it don't
absolutely.
happen.
But my only objection to that is that
He's
it
very
didn't
consistent. I like
didn't
it.
not work out for me on SoundCloud. I did very well on SoundCloud.
Right.
I just didn't get paid.
I mean, saying
Like,
you're more than welcome.
The streams was fine.
Yeah.
I was getting played. I
Yeah.
just wasn't getting paid. That was the whole thing. Like, so, yeah, no, it's, you know, that's my only objection to that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not one of the guys who failed on
it's true.
SoundCloud. I was doing fine.
Yeah, and it's true. It's very, very true. Okay, listen to him. It's very true, and
Remember,
also
text over stripes.
And also, it's true what we're saying. Listen to us too. Listen to me too. You know, and you know, try it. Stumble, fall, get up. So you know next time you gotta tie them shoes.
And I mean, like,
No,
you're more than welcome to give, like, I'm very happy for people to give me advice and stuff. But in the end, it's my choice and my journey.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to choose what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to take your advice and, you know, like, what?
See how it fits for you.
Yeah, see how it fits me. Take it to heart. Not take it to heart. Take it.
Sure.
What's the word?
Take it hard.
What's the word? No, it's a specific
Dallas,
Take it
word.
seriously.
I was just about to say, go.
Take it in, like, take it.
Take it in.
Take it in,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It's a specific word, but
It's okay.
We're with you.
It's okay. We're all here. We got
what
to talk
are you
about.
saying, Kimmy?
It's all right. It's all right, Pro. We got you. We understand.
So what types of things have you done to generate plays and listens? 'Cause that's always the hardest part. It's like you put a great song out, but then like there's 40,000 other songs that came out that day. You know.
For me, it's a combination of everything. Honestly, man, I've learned that people are way more interested in the narrative. Like even when I came in today, the story wasn't about what songs do you like. It's, hey, how's your girlfriend doing? How's this? And that's what I've learned for me. People are more interested in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So as far as me, like, I don't say it anymore on social media. I just post pictures and then I rap the story. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't put captions. I just rap my life.
All right.
Like, and then you'll see me like crack jokes and stuff to get the trolling thing going.
Yeah.
But as far as like me giving away my life and stuff, I only talk about it in the music.
Okay.
And so that kind of makes people tune in. Like earlier we was talking about the me versus Mazzino thing. When all of that happened, he was all over social media. I wasn't.
Hold on, tell that story. That was a cool story.
Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna tell all of you know, cause like the whole challenge thing behind it is like, you know, basically I did his challenge in the summer.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that me and him was going to do
And we're talking about
Benzino.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's in town right now. So that's out to you.
Shout out to Benzino.
But yeah, so I'm thinking, I mean, me and him are going to do the verses, because he was talking about doing the verses. So I'm telling, my fans, I'm like, yo, y'all go tell Benzino, I'm hot out here, this and that, so they riling him up, and then he chooses Ed OG. And my fans just take it mad hard.
Okay.
And since they're all trolls like me, they're just in his comments constantly.
Oh, man.
Like, Mike Ross will beat your old ass. Like, they just all on his back. And I'm like, bro, I haven't said anything. And they're just all over Benzino. Then he goes on Facebook and he goes live and he just has like this crazy rant like, fuck Mike Ross. He don't know his dad. He says all kind of shit. Like, I still have the clip recorded. I just couldn't believe it. Like, somebody sent it to me. It was nuts. He went on live and just went all in. He called me all kind of pussies. I didn't say nothing underneath the video. I didn't make no statuses. I just went right to the studio. And that's what I do every single time any rapper has ever said anything about me. And that's how I kind of keep the interest in the music and not the interest in the social media stuff. I let them do all the social media stuff and I stick to the music. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Because social media
And that's why I feel like,
everything.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. I feel like it's important when, because you say you try to keep it limited on your social platform because sometimes it can get you caught up, because per se, if you're like entertaining what he's saying, now y'all going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? What I just got from you, you're not that type of person to do that back and forth shit. Exactly. You went into the studio and you wrote your shit. But for the fans, it's like, okay, what the fuck happened? Like, did he respond? Did he not respond? Like, the fans want to know what's up. That's where the interaction, we look for it at. So when you do have interviews like this, it's like, okay, it's kind of okay to explain yourself and explain that situation and get people to get to know you, outside of, the shit you post, outside of the music, and then we get to actually take that one and make two, because when we listen to your music and we see you on social platforms, we don't really see you like this. So we can't add it up. But now we get to add it up. You know what I'm saying? Of course. So it's the different types of interaction is, I think it's neat, which I lack on too. It's needed, you know what I'm saying? Some people are more free in their music, it seems like. Some people are more free on social media and they do the back and forth thing.
Of course, but
you see celebrities nowadays and they're beefing with each other, but like, fans just want entertainment, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And I understand you're not that type of person, but a lot of it has to do with like business, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm in a commercial with the governor. I can't be going back and forth calling Benzino pussies on the internet.
Well, yeah, so obviously you don't have to use those words.
It's just certain things, like I'm cool, man.
A lot of it is for clout and attention, you know what I mean?
Of course.
People love pro wrestling. It's all just pro wrestling type shit.
And that's what I be saying, like it's all wrestling. Yeah. It's like, to me, it's all just,
scenes, we're good, we're buddies.
Right.
But, you gotta put on an act sometimes.
You out of here? All right.
Back to the book.
Oh, okay. See you
Good night, guys.
Good night. See you.
Drive safe.
Good night. Shout out to Alicia and to Shaq.
Bye, drive safe, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
It looks so much more space now.
I know.
Yeah. Well, again, so you don't interact that way, but now the fans get to see what happened after that. You're not about to go. You're going to go diss him in a song. That's what's gonna go happen.
Was there a period where you did interact like that, so that people got to know that you would because at some point people had to initially get interested in you to then go check out your music to find out what you were saying.
Of course. Yeah, my whole thing is I've always attracted static, for lack of a better term. Benzino's not the first artist to be like, yo, fuck this guy. Like, and it's usually because I'm very opinionated. Yeah. And once I decide something, that's what I decided. I change my own mind. Other people don't change it. Yeah. And that tends to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Okay. And yeah, man, just over the years, I've had a lot of back and forth. So I'm telling you, there was times when I used to go back and forth with people. I went back and forth with Maystar when I was younger. Me and City Boy D went back and forth.
Yeah.
I went back and forth with C's the MC from Brockton. Like, there's plenty of people I just went back and forth with before I learned that that's not the way to do it. And just like the people who I like to model my career after, I don't see them doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen Jay-Z go back and forth with people on the internet. Like, you may get a tweet. Like, even Drake may troll somebody in like their live. But I don't see Drake going back and forth with nobody on Twitter like, shut up, pussy, you know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you garbage at rapping. Like, I don't see that back and forth. I don't see, like, I don't know, just people that, well, Kanye started doing it now. Kanye
It's a choice.
But yeah,
it's a
like,
choice.
yeah, like just people who I follow after, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like watching the business moves and how I want to have my career.
A little bit more above it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be with all the riff raff and stuff, man.
Who are your inspiration? I think you mentioned a few, Jay-Z.
Yeah, so that's pretty much Jay-Z, Drake, Lil Wayne, Tupac. And as much as people, like my fans know I have like this whole trolling Eminem fans thing, that's because Stans are like nuts. But Eminem is definitely up there for me too. Yeah, those definitely are my influences as far as music and even personal life choices. I definitely watch them and I've studied them. You know, try not to make the same mistakes they made, and I just try to push it further.
When did you start doing music?
Like recording and putting it out, or just writing?
Overall, like, when did you start? Yeah, exactly. When did you start, and when did you start taking it serious?
I started writing when I was 7. I heard "How Do You Want It" on the radio. It's the first song. It was the first rap song I ever heard in my life, and just my aunties and them, they all love Tupac, and all the dudes love Tupac, and I just thought to myself, even at 7, I was like, that's what I want. I want everybody to act like that when I come into any room. When I'm brought up, I want people to act like that. So I started writing rhymes at 7. I didn't put anything out though until I was 21. Yeah, it's a long time. That's another thing too. I feel like people, they kind of rush their process. Like, it's okay to take your time and become the best writer and rapper that you think you are before you put out music. Like, you don't have to rush and be on somebody else's timetable. Like, fucking Conway and them just blew up like 2 years ago and they're 39. Joyner Lucas is 32. Like, it's take your time and become a real artist. Like, you don't have to just write and then rush out.
Perfect
like,
your craft.
It's like it's okay to like find yourself first.
Yeah, you gotta balance that too, though, right? Like, because some people can get just locked up in perfection.
Oh yeah.
Because your next shit is always gonna be better.
Exactly.
Hopefully. Right?
Exactly.
So it's like you can't always be waiting for the next shit.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
at some point you gotta fucking go.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like an artist, like, you'll know when it's right for you. Though. At least I hope you'll know when it's right for you. Like, you don't want to, work on the same thing for too long, but you also don't want to jump out before you're ready, because you only get one first impression.
Dude, I feel like actually most people don't know when it's right, because people are either, I feel like most people are either too loose and like they think they're the shit before they are, or they're a perfectionist and they think everything they do sucks even though it's awesome. You know what I mean? So it's, so it's like you need like some close friends to be like, oh man, it's time. You're ready now,
At least you can admit to that.
That's my personal advice for the perfectionists of the world. It's a trick. It's just one of my tricks. Just be riding with one of your friends one day, and slip one of your songs. Don't tell them it's you.
Right.
Be listening to Drake and all the other people that you listen to, and just throwing one of your songs. Don't tell them it's you. Just wait for the reactions. And if they don't nod, they don't bop, just switch that shit. Go back to something else. If they start bopping, like, damn, nigga, who that? Like, nigga, that's me. Like that. It's just that simple. And then that's when you're ready. It's that simple.
Right. That's good.
I feel like
just slip it in there.
I feel like my voice is so distinct.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a song, my friends gonna be like, is that you? Like, cause I'm working on something right now, but like I just feel like my voice is so distinct that people are gonna automatically know it's me.
They might catch it.
I mean, that's always the risk you run. But sometimes, people don't even get caught up in it. I mean,
I might be like a
especially if
complete
it's too
stranger.
good.
I guess I could, because they've never heard me sing.
Right.
Or rap.
Yeah.
It's a good thought, though.
I like that. That's a good test.
Yeah. A good way to test it, yeah.
As far as the loose people that I just want to shoot, man, Just be prepared, man. People tell you that shit's bad. Try not to take it too hard. That's just part of the game. There's people who say Eminem sucks, people who say Jay-Z suck. Just try not to take it too hard.
You're not gonna please everyone.
Yeah. My advice though is to not just rush out there, man. Like if you can really like find your sound and like affect what you're trying to do and come up with a game plan, it will go a lot further than if you just throwing shit out there and hoping something sticks.
Yeah, you can't just throw it out there. You definitely need a game plan because there's too much music coming out.
Yeah, it's too much music, too many people.
That's really good advice to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I do think you grow faster when you release more, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you're I think that I tend to be a perfectionist, right? So like I'll spend way too long making a beat, or I'll spend way too long working on a mix, making changes that nobody else is gonna ever fucking notice. You know, and people might not even ever use that beat, but I spent 4 hours on it just because there was one part that I couldn't get right or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, but whereas like if you just stop and then do another one, you learn a whole lot more from doing that next one than you do from like redoing the one thing. You know.
My biggest advice for that would be you don't have to finish it that day just because you started it.
Yeah, totally.
Like, there's no need to like sit there with the same thing over and over. Like, I write so many songs because if I get stuck on one, like I just switch over to something else. But I already decided for that time, I'm writing at this time. Yeah. And no matter what happens, today is the day I'm writing.
That is
and then
the biggest fucking key of anything you're trying to do. You can't do it when you feel like it.
Exactly.
You have to just do it every day.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not up to you. Yeah. Like you have to push it. You have to go. Yeah. Man. That's just Yeah, and I feel like a lot of artists feel like people owe them support, and that's another thing I see. People get upset when like their friends and stuff don't support them, but like nobody owes you anything. That's something I had to learn too, because even like basically being an entertainer, it's not a right. It's not a privilege. You have to earn it. Like, people don't have to just be like, oh, you're my friend, so I'm listening to your music. Like, nah, I'm listening to Beyonce. You better put some shit on that slap hard enough for me to change it, or I'm going to keep listening to this Beyonce. And that's just how it's going to go. So I feel like a lot of artists... Exactly. Instead of getting upset, you should be looking like, all right, well, how can I make my shit good enough for them to listen to that?
And dude, I think your friends are the hardest ones to win over, because they know you. You're not like this magical star to them. You know, you're just fucking the kid they grew up with.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
You're an amateur.
Exactly. Like, they're never gonna take you serious until you got mad fans. Like, tell you, my boy came back to me and told me I was dope once I got verified. Like, I had to get like 100,000. He was like, yo, bro, you did that. I was like, damn, thanks.
Finally, congratulations.
You're going
made it
viral.
So, your friends are definitely the hardest to impress, you know what I mean? Because they knew you before everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And most of the time with us, other people are latching on to your movement, so they're seeing everything that you're doing is big. But your friends have been around you for so long, that's just another Tuesday to them, what you doing, you know what I mean? So they ain't impressed. Like, I'm pretty sure fucking Jay-Z's friends ain't impressed no more. They're like, of course, man. Of course you did another amazing thing. What you gonna do next week? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Tom Brady's wife is not impressed no more. Like, she's not.
Well, she might be the exception because Tom Brady's pretty fucking impressive.
She's like, oh, it's six
seven-time Super Bowl champion Tommy B.
I do give him that.
He's at
and I do have to say too.
7 rings?
Just got a seven.
And I do have to say this though. Just because I heard people talking about him today, and just people wondering what he's like. Just from the one time that I've met him, I can honestly say I've met a lot of rich people and a lot of famous people. Tom Brady is by far the nicest person I've ever met.
Yes.
Like, outside of rich people, poor people, like, he is the nicest dude I've ever met in my life.
Okay.
I've met him too.
That's good to hear.
Mad inspirational.
One of my ex-boyfriends, his dad is a landscaper, and he did Tom Brady's house.
Oh,
so
shit.
I got the privilege of going over there and meeting him and his wife.
No way.
Okay.
It was dope. It was so nice.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Was he really that handsome? Yeah.
Mad tall too, super tall. I didn't expect that part.
Yeah, what's he like? 6'4"?
He looks good for his age.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. And it's funny, so we was doing a commercial, and it was scripted for us to win, and he was still talking mad shit to the defensive players, like he didn't know that we were scripted to win. And it's like, bro, it's a commercial where you win at the end. And he was still just talking so much shit to the fucking defense. He was calling them on the thing. I'm like, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, nah, he's super competitive.
Boy, cause it's funny how you brought up the commercial too, cause it's like one of my boys was like on the like commercial that you was talking about. So I don't know if you might know my mans.
Most likely. Yeah, nah, cause that Tom Brady job was my first acting job. Yeah. I mean, so I showed up there with the bright eyes, and I was just, you know, and I was trying to meet everybody and network with everybody.
Networking, man. So
yeah, nah, that was my first one. And so yeah, nah, there's a good chance I probably know him. Yeah, I followed Matt and him on IG out there. There was only like fucking 20 of us, so we all got cool. We was there for like 12 hours, man. That shit was a long ass shoot. We was there till like 2 in the morning. Yeah, and they kept wetting us and drying us off because the whole thing was, you know.
Definitely know my man.
Yeah, the whole commercial was just drying and wetting us off, man. Shit was crazy. The whole night, bro. It was wild. It was a great time, but it was definitely wild.
That is dope. That is really dope. Shit, I wish I could get in the acting role with Brady. Like, wait.
I mean, you know, anything is possible, man.
I'm
You're
not
a good
as
actress.
I am not.
Yes, you're awesome. I've seen you in the videos. Like the self-made video, you were unbelievable. For real.
Thank you.
I said to Jimmy when we were shooting that day, I was like, she should be on The Wire. She's fucking good.
I do love The Wire. It's a good ass show.
Black people think I act like white people, like a white girl. Like, that's just me disguising. You know, sometimes there's places and times for your ghetto-rality. So
ghetto-rality?
I know what you mean, but yeah.
I like that word. I like it.
It's a new word.
I know what
Let's add it to Fame's list.
That's tonight's new word.
Yeah, so
she hit like that.
Nah, that was a good one.
Yeah, so there's a time and a place. So yeah. So what was actually cool, I had to secure, so they just shot the movie Don't Look Up, right? And they shot it like in Framingham, Fall River, Brockton, and some other places. But yeah, I worked for those locations or whatever. So the entire time, I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to meet some celebrities. I love DiCaprio. That's his name.
Keep going.
You know, you busted out. You close enough. Good. Close enough.
At this point,
Like a combination of Robert De Niro and
just love it for her.
Okay, there's exceptions for me, I guess. Whatever. I love him. You know, he's like such a hunk. That's such a white girl word. See, that's why black people say that shit. But yeah, so I'm like around these people. This is my first time around like this like type of, you know, executives. I'm usually around important people, you know what I'm saying? But this time it was different, like, you know, like I'm shift supervisor, so it's like, okay, I gotta talk to the head securities, so this is super cool. Right. So my black girl's about to kick in, like, oh my God, celebrities, like, oh my God, you know. But then as soon as dudes come in, I'm like, oh yeah, so would you like me to do this, do that? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. No, I don't care if he's here. I'm leaving. I was so upset. That was DiCaprio, right? He was coming inside of the...
What? I'm trying to let you
What's
have
his
it.
name?
I don't even know no more.
Say it.
DiCaprio.
Oh.
There we go.
DiCaprio.
Mm-hmm. What was you saying again?
DiCaprio. I hate you.
Holy shit.
Man.
Yeah, so
That was wild.
thank you. Thank you.
I heard my girl J-Lo got hurt that day and had to rush.
Yeah, and
rush.
the
I thought maybe she
explosion.
ran her mouth up to you when I first saw the headline.
You thought I pulled the story first?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't me. No.
Exposure, right?
Yeah, it was actually the night of the shift, so I had gotten off at 3 or whatever. But let me finish up my story. So he comes. So they in the Metro store. My mans run that store. Mans means like my friend, like my guy friend. You know, so y'all know. So that's his. Yeah, very single. He runs that store or whatever, but that day something wasn't right. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up leaving shift early or whatever, and somebody else came and covered. I had left like around 8:30ish. By like 9:20, my friend texts me, and he's like, oh my God, he's in here. DiCapriano is in here. I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on, wait. You told me he was gonna be there. Hold on.
Oh no, you good? Yeah. You good? You there?
Okay, so I'm like, I didn't know we had access to seeing them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm like, hold up, what the fuck? And I'm like, but I live in Lynn, so I couldn't really take the drive, you know, to come and see him or whatever. But I act like I'm not starstruck, but in reality, I am. I am very starstruck. But in front of a star, I act like,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Who is you?
Like, I don't even know what your last name is. Bro.
Like, yeah, who you? Facts. I really don't. That's what you're thinking.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
DiCaprio?
Yes.
What if he just joined this live right now?
Oh my God, that would be awesome.
Like,
I ain't
gonna
just
do me like that.
Say my fucking name.
Overall, it's just, for me, it was a cool experience or whatever. He did take some videos and some pictures, and it's just so hilarious, the angles of the pictures, because he had to be discreet, and it's COVID, so he was like in the bathroom too, and they're just super, super funny or whatever. I was like, well, if I was there, fuck COVID, I'm jumping on that man. Like, I need me an autograph. Like, you need to come, like, sign this titty right here, and I'm never washing this side of this titty. Like, you know, so I don't know what back room you was in. But yeah, it was overall a really cool experience for me or whatever. I don't know where that was supposed to go or heading. But yeah.
About celebrities.
We were.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it came from that word that she said.
DiCapriano?
Nah, the other way. Started with the G.
Oh, gangsterality?
Some shit
I
like
think that's
that.
what it was.
Ghetto.
Get around.
So,
yeah, there you go.
Mike, what's next? What can the fans look forward to next, man?
I got the album dropping on Valentine's Day.
Right up Sunday.
Yeah.
What is the name of the album?
Towards All Your Love or Revenge. I named
Toys?
it. No, Towards.
Oh, Tours.
Yeah, like the book. Let me see, can I find it? Oh, it's
New music. New music.
Yeah, so we got the album dropping Sunday.
How many songs?
So many pictures. Just the 10. Keeping it short this time. Yeah, that's the cover.
Oh, sick.
That's the cover.
Oh, yeah, nah, don't have to show nobody else.
Oh, don't show?
Oh, no?
Don't show?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're not ready for it? All right.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we get the specials and shit.
Alright, for you, go ahead.
Oh.
See what we get? We get
Cover
specials,
reveal.
guy.
Cover
This
reveal.
is the special. Am I doing this right, Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay. This is, yes, guys. And this comes out
Valentine's Day.
Sunday, Valentine's Day.
You just open it. That's enough. They got enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
So make sure you go ahead and you follow Mike Ross on IG. What's your IG?
Mike_Ross. MIC. Twitter's the same thing.
SoundCloud. Right?
Nah, definitely not. Yeah, if you go on Facebook, guys, type in Mike Ross. I'm the blue check. Yeah, I think that's all of them, right?
Yeah, and
TikTok too, and some more shit, I think.
TikTok. I'm on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Make sure, hold on. Make sure when you get onto his page, you go ahead and add and you follow him. And you also want to click the link in his bio, okay? And you want to stay motherfucking tuned for the motherfucking 14th, okay? He got this motherfucking dropping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Towards All Your Love and Revenge. And it looks like a book cover because, you know, it's basically, yeah, man, this is my book. And this is my story, yeah.
Is there like a theme to the album?
So every album is named after one of my siblings. The first one was named after my little brother Wig. That's not his real name, obviously. The second one was named after Noah. Wig's a little more gangster, so I went a little more street with that one. Noah, he's a little more artistic, so I went a little more with that side. This one is named after my sister, Taylor. So it's a little more for the ladies. It's a lot more positive than I'm used to. There's no beef songs this time around. I have no drama on this album. It's strictly positive vibes. Yeah, some of it's romantic, but it's all positive.
Get us in the mood.
Good.
Yes,
was
ma'am.
that song that we got to hear earlier, was that from the album?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That was a love song.
That's what we're gonna get us in the mood.
We got that one, Bad, that's out now. Pretty Ass Nigga, which is like the same as Bad, but it's for the dudes. You know, I got us too.
Okay, period.
I got us too.
Period.
So, you know,
Okay.
this is all positive vibes coming on Valentine's Day.
Dope.
You know what I mean? So if you got somebody, you can play it with them. And if you don't have anybody, you can still play it and vibe out because it's going to be positive vibes for you. I got you covered on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and I'm super excited for that because I loved what I heard today. And like I
Did you
said,
like it?
yeah. And hold on, I think I met you before, right?
Probably. I don't even remember. I've been so many places. There's a good chance, though. I don't know. You look super familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
forget
so
her
too.
face. I wouldn't forget your face.
Nobody forgets my face. Yeah, so.
So I'm saying, you look familiar. I just don't remember places.
Yeah.
I be going everywhere.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I can't. Usually, I get it by the end of the show, but today I can't.
I think the best moment like that on the show was when LV realized that you were the girl that got in the fight at his show.
Okay, let's not give him. Let's not. Let's not remind him of shit because it might be another episode of that. So he's like really looking at me like, hold on.
I don't know.
No.
Remember the cameraman, bro? Filming this? Yo, oh my god. That shit was funny.
That was
Yeah, so I'm sure I met him on a great vibe and positive vibe, you know. And yeah, maybe I was at a show or something, you know.
You got somebody with a chair?
No, me? How?
I just realized you're standing up.
I'm short, ain't I? I'm really short. Literally.
All right, guys. See how they do me, guys? Okay.
Oh,
anyways, it's all love and respect when I'm out there to everybody, and that's all I would hope for. That's all I hope for too. Okay, so let's just be on our best behaviors when we are in public, everybody, and you know. But we have Mike Ross in the building tonight, and I want everybody to tune in. Apart from tuning in, I want to say thank you for tuning in for those of you that had tuned in today, okay? Is there last minute things you would like us to know, the audiences to know? Do you have shows coming up? I know Outside's opening back up. Do you have commercials, movies?
Right now, I don't have any commercials coming out, I don't think, since the governor thing just recently dropped. They had to take it back. But once Massachusetts starts opening up, I'm part of that whole Get Mass Back campaign thing. So you guys will probably see that commercial coming up soon. And they let me be Mike Ross in it. So, you know, I get to talk about, you know, how much I love the city and how I want to get back to, you know, being outside, etc. So I'm hoping that comes out soon. The first one that came out, I'm just, you know, spreading my arms and saying, you know, social distance. But you know, hopefully, the next one they let me actually, flex a little bit. But I heard it's like a whole campaign, so I should be in that. I got the album coming out. As far as shows and stuff right now, I'm actually one of those people that still kind of believe in COVID. So I'm still chilling at the crib until I figure out this whole situation and how I can have y'all there without killing everybody. But as soon as we figure it out,
with a mask on, like.
See, I'm not concerned about me. I just want to kill my fans because I kind of need y'all. And plus, I also don't want you to die. That's another, So I'm trying to figure that out. You know what I mean? But as soon as I figure it out, I'm definitely gonna be back on the road. But yeah, that's mostly, man. I don't know. The show shit is like dead out here. At least until there's some vaccines or something that's, at least a widespread vaccine.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just, doing press and working on music.
Dope.
So, I'm here.
Dope. Well, we're super, super excited that you took your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
To come out to High Street and sit with us on the podcast. And sorry for your crazy drive. Everybody tells us the same story.
Oh, that's cool.
We're so used to it. It's hard to feel bad anymore. It's like I just want to hear their story, like the experience, And then usually I'd be like, before when we first started, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was just like, so you turned over there, huh? Yes. Yes. Glad you found us. But
once you know it, you never forget it.
You're not. Trust me, you're not. But thank you for not making a U-turn saying fuck this shit. That's something I would do if I can't find the doorbell. I would literally probably just go back home and then text you like fuck you and fuck this shit. Like you made me come over there and I can't find the doorbell.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got the call and it was like, the number's 149. So I'm thinking the door's 149. So I'm walking in the hallway and then I get to 147 and there's nothing after 147.
I was on the same
y'all don't even know how bad I almost lost on the first floor. I had to remind myself that I'm in public.
I'm in public.
I had to remind myself I'm in public.
When I first came, I had a tray of wings and I was walking. I was on the first floor for like 5 minutes, then I was on the fourth, and I was like, I don't know where this fucking damn apartment is.
It's a little confusing. The door code and the apartment.
It had me lost when I was in there looking. I was like, yo, what the fuck? That was the moment where I almost was like, I'm just gonna.
Now you know. So.
But I was already in the building.
Too close.
You're good now. You're good now.
Well, you're welcome here on High Street. So make sure you get on High Street. Okay. And to everybody else at home, make sure you get on High motherfucking Street and also make sure you hit up the Podcvst for your next interview, for your next motherfucking interview with the Podcvst team. Motherfucking Kimmy's little ass over here, cute ass. And we got a new member to the motherfucking team come. They can't see me. See you.
I was chilling over here with
2-4K in the building. And Dallas Rose, okay? We miss you, Lou. And Alicia went home early today, okay? But we have Mike Ross, okay, for episode what? What's today?
36.
Episode 36, guys. Make sure you click link in our motherfucking bio.
Peace.
Hey.
Bye.
That was fun. Huh?
Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you.
Street, I got the pretty pussy walk, make a nigga spend it up before the pretty pussy talk. I got the pretty pussy walk, make a nigga spend it up before the pretty pussy talk. You know my rule, girl. I put the pussy on his bed. Don't take them teeth out. I like the ice on my clit. Don't do no smoke talk. I fuck him on the island. His baby mama calling, nigga just ignores it. He keeps it cool, but he know he want a hood bitch. Like my attitude, nigga know I'm with the gang shit. From the other side of town, but he want a hood bitch. Put the pussy in the mouth, nigga go come back again. I got that pretty pussy walk, make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. I got that pretty pussy walk, make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Them niggas for everybody. Cash said it in the song. Treat a nigga like a dog. let that bitch lick the bone. Use that nigga for my tub. If that nigga is a scrub, got a bag, I'ma hit. Fuck him and I leave him there. Pussy so good, nigga, forgot to go and get the kids. Did him like a classy bitch. Mama, we're no section 8. Came out from the gutter, no stance. Nigga, finish your plate. I got that pretty pussy walking, bitches pussy hole raw. I tell him meet me in the store. Like to call him Chris Paul. When he give me money, nigga, toss it like a basketball. I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Huh? Yeah, I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Huh? Yeah, I got that pretty pussy. Yeah, yeah, huh? Fuck. Nigga, ain't nobody compensating me. Motherfucker, I'm Fvme Jvckson. Fvme Jvckson. Get on High Street, bitch. Huh? Yeah. Real rebel. Shout out to motherfucking Jvckson. Yeah. We keep it spicy. Huh? Huh? Pretty pussy walk. Yeah.